Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Greater Washington Ceili Club's first ever virtual Ceili concert. I'm GWCC's Ceili and concert organizer, Doug Ilg, and I'll be your invisible host tonight, as well as playing both producer and director from the luxury of my basement in Silver Spring, Maryland. So please bear with us as we try to get through our first ever live streamed concert. It's a new way of business for us. There's bound to be a couple of difficulties, and I have to say it's got to be because of me hitting the wrong buttons and things. So I'm sorry if that happens. It's apologies in advance. Tonight we'll have the great duo Lilt, and because this is a Ceili, we are going to feature a little bit of dancing. So Ann Marie Breheny will be calling a slightly modified version of the second figure of the Claire Plain set, and she'll go over that before we start the dancing, go through the entire set as we're going to do it, and then we'll begin the music and the dancing. And remember, the old adage that you should dance like no one's watching. In this case, we're on the internet. No one can watch, so there's no excuse for not getting up and dancing. We hope you'll join us. So now our president, Bridget Curran, has a few words.
Hello and welcome. We're happy to have you with us this evening. During these difficult times, GWCC is trying to come up with some ideas to keep connected with all of you, our members and friends. Some of the ideas in the works are the virtual concert series, a virtual happy hour with the board. The first one is next Friday from 5 to 7 p.m., a book club, and possibly a virtual Ceili. Any ideas you may have can be sent to gwcc_membership-04@yahoo.com. During tonight's concert, you may see a link to PayPal. While GWCC is paying the musicians for sharing their wonderful music with us this evening, any donations to the club will be greatly appreciated. Lilt is Tina Eck on flute and whistle and Keith Carr on bouzouki and banjo. They have been playing together since 2009 and have become a mainstay of the Irish music scene in the DC area. With 4 CDs recorded, Lilt has performed throughout the eastern United States and has been nominated for numerous awards. Welcome, Tina and Keith.
Hello.
Hi.
We say to the camera.
Well, let's play some music.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, hello, everybody. We miss so much. We miss you all so much. All the Kayleys, all the mini Kayleys, all the dance classes at the what used to be the Frost Center and the Cherry Hill Center and wherever we played in a firehouse. So dancers, thank you so much for having us. And thank you so much for doing all this, like book clubs and happy hours. That sounded really interesting.
Yeah.
2 hours,
Yeah.
2 hours they're drinking. I paid attention.
I
Five
want to
to
get the
seven.
book. I want to get the book list. you know?
Oh, that too. So we're sitting here, and I hope you can hear us, in my office. And when you look around, you might think all I do is listen to CDs all day. The office part, my work part, is on the other side behind the camera. And this is kind of my Irish music part. And we're sitting on the third floor. It's nice and steamy up here. But we turned the fan off. And we are not dancing. But we want to say whoever is watching and whoever has dancing shoes on or not, or whoever has room or more importantly a partner or two, go and get dancing if you can. We're trying to keep it lively. So, except for this one, the next one.
Yeah, but dancing around your living room, I guess that's an old tradition. I mean, there's that one Irish tune, Mind the Dresser.
House around and
House around and Mind the Dresser. So no bumping into furniture here. So we'll pick this up. We've got we came out with a new CD last year. It's our 10th anniversary CD. It's called X because the X is the Roman numeral 10. And there are a couple of other reasons why it's called X. But one of the tunes on it is this next one, which is, it starts out with an old march, The Return from Fingal. And I got it by listening to Derek Bell, the harp player, who was with the Chieftains for many years. And then we follow it up with the X tune, right? There's an unknown tune. There's a long story there, but we don't know the name of that tune, so we call it the X, the unknown, or X. And then finally, the last tune is a wonderful reel that we got from Marie Breheny and her group, Namunis, and it's called Frankie Kennedy's. Anyway, Return from Fingal. Oh, I should mention, this is perhaps the oldest tune anybody knows, any of us know. It's 1,000 years old. This was the tune they played when they were marching back from the Battle of Clontarf after Brian Boru's army won, and Brian Boru was killed, but they were marching back, and this mournful march was the music that they used.
to speak loudly. Okay, I just come a little closer to the microphone. How's that? Can you hear me now? I hope. So, or maybe I should just keep it short when I say something. Yeah, the middle tune that we played there, that was the X tune. That is a tune I found scribbled on a piece of note paper here in my office when I cleaned up. And somebody had written it with pencil onto note paper, and I went to great lengths trying to find out who that could have been. And I never found out. And I played the tune to many people over the phone, and I emailed it, and nobody could help me find the source of that tune. And so we just called it the X tune, and so that also contributed to the name of the album, X.
Alrighty,
Okay.
let's check our tuning. Yeah.
I
Real
know.
sharp,
I'm
yeah.
sharp now.
Yeah.
It's warm here.
It's because it's hot.
Yes.
All right, here's some jigs.
Yeah. Go for it.
Go for it.
Oh, sure.
up. We hope you guys are dancing
I know.
around.
That first tune there, we learned Bill the Weaver from our good friends Chris Bailey and Patrick Kavanagh, who will be here next month. I almost said next week, but it's going to be next month's Ceili. So don't miss that. A live stream with Crystal Bailey, who's a wonderful banjo and fiddle player, and Patrick Kavanagh, who's an awesome banjo player and a great accordion player. So that will be fun. Lots of polkas and slides.
Yeah.
Lukra, that's the set you're going to be dancing. We know that much.
Yeah, they're specialists in the sleeve lukla. So here's a great old tune called "The Orange Rogue." It's actually a set dance, meaning that even though it sounds like it's a jig, it's got some more bars, some more measures than a typical 32-bar double jig. So it's a set dance. It has old dance steps that go with it. Maybe you guys know the Orange Rogue. Anyway, we'll play the Orange Rogue. Again, I learned this from a harp player and was able to transpose it to this, translate it to playing it on this 10-string Guzuki, Buzar. It's a 10-string bouzouki with the body of a guitar. And then we'll follow up with a tune that a lot of the Irish musicians learn at some point and play, called Brenda Stubberts.
Can we tune this way quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
this is the moment. You have to hopefully have your dance shoes on already. And I have to get my mouth in shape to play flute again. And we're going to play some reels for a figure, a modified figure of the Plains set, the Claire Plains set.
All right, thanks, Tina. As Tina said, if you have not already been standing up and getting ready to dance, now is the time. Even if you just have a quarter set or an eighth of a set, if you don't remember how to dance, we're going to call it for you. So now's as good of a time to warm up as any. We'll start with a lead around. Crossed hands with your partner if you have one. Turn the lady under during the last 2 bars. Dance at home for 8. Then right and right, advance and retire 1 time. Dance across to the opposite position, turning the lady twice as you go. Repeat that from the other side to get back home. Advance, retire, dance across. Dance at home, and then repeat the whole thing. Advance, retire, dance across. Advance, retire, dance back to place. Dance at home 1 more time, and then house to finish.
That sounds really complicated.
That's why we're going to call it.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready, and lead around. Turn the lady, dance at home. Right hand and right, advance, retire, cross over, from the other side, advance, retire, cross back, dance at home. Again, advance, cross over, advance, retire, cross back, dance at home, and house to finish. Well, that was an awesome dance tune. Hopefully everybody got their dancing muscles working on that one. Thank you.
Andrew.
Thank you, Ann Marie.
Thank you very much.
Did we all finish at the same
that
time?
That sounded just like it sounds when we're having a real Ceili. So when somebody's calling and it was all on time, yeah, I think so. So I hope somebody was dancing. So that's my favorite thing to do, I think.
What is it? On the internet, no one can hear you
Playing
scream.
for dancers is one of my favorite things. And I think, like to a degree, I finally learned a little bit of rhythm by doing that. But even though when I put on a metronome, I realize I still haven't learned any rhythm.
I don't know, Tina, when you start tapping your foot,
I know.
it's hard to keep it from being sloppy. Okay, changing over to the banjo, the tenor banjo, 4-string Irish tenor banjo. Actually made in Ireland, this one. Let me just check the tuning. Oh, this is a tune we've been playing for 10 years or so.
You have.
Well, yeah,
I'm
that's
still
right.
not playing.
All right, yeah, the Trip to Miriam's, and then followed up by one of our favorite good old session tunes called Mayor Harrison's Fedora.
quite some tempo, man.
Quite fast.
Yes. So we're going to slow it down a little bit and playing. What are we playing really?
Some jigs.
Marches with jigs, marchy jigs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like marchy. McAllistrom's March is one of them. And Going to Mass on Sunday is a beautiful tune which was composed by the great fiddle player from London, Karen Ryan. And she kindly allowed us to record that on our Lilt album, as well as a slip jig that she also wrote that we're going to be playing later. Karen Ryan, remember that name? She's great.
Yeah. Once in a while, you know, you learn so many tunes you kind of forget them. So
Now would be a great moment.
No, I've already had my forgetful moment for the
yeah, I
night.
do.
Okay, so here's Going to Mass last Sunday.
I know that it was more of a jog than a march. Now we hope kind of you still have your dancing shoes on, because we kind of built in another set that we thought would be great for dancers. It's going to be polkas, and they're all going to be fast. So we're not going to be doing our little thing like a little bit slow, a little bit fast, a little bit this, a little bit that. They're just going to be fast, and so I don't know, polkas.
Mm-hmm.
The North Carry set comes to mind, or the West Carry, or the Cashel, or whatever. So it would be great. Man, we haven't played this in ages.
I know.
Oops.
How's it go?
I'm stuck behind under your chair. Dum-ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum-ba-dum. Two, 2.5, and 2. Am I flat now?
Let's hear it. Very sharp.
Sure.
I think so.
Ah.
It's really hot in here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
wait a while before we play it again.
I know. We used to play those all the time. Now we're going to slow down a little bit. I love you not, and I don't care. I don't give a shit. So.
Hey, this is a family show.
I know.
Okay, give me a sec. The 10-string beast is out of tune, of course.
Oh, so maybe, Doug, while he's tuning, maybe you could take a poll. We're not sure if we should do a musical number or we should actually do a song. So I was kind of thinking maybe we'd do the song, even though we haven't done that since March either. But maybe we're going to try it. So I don't know. Let us know.
I say do the song.
Okay.
I love you not, and I don't care.
2 and 2. 1, 2, wait. Okay.
So Tina, we've had a suggestion for Waterbound.
See, we were thinking the other song, but we can do Waterbound.
Question is, can I do Waterbound?
Of course.
Sure, we'll do Waterbound.
We play one more tune set full of jigs and slip jigs, and that's gonna have the other tune by Karen Ryan, the fiddle player from London. She wrote a tune one year when she couldn't make it to a festival, like right now nobody can make it to any festival, but she was ill at home and she couldn't make a festival that was called The Gathering. I think it was in Scotland. And so she was home ill and she wrote this slip jig, a beautiful slip jig in B minor, the Gathering. That's going to be the last tune of this set. And the first tune is a jig that I got from the playing of Michael Hurley, a great flute player from County Sligo, and originally also from England, but he lives in Ballymote in County Sligo. Wonderful guy with a bunch of kids who are also incredibly talented and now grown-ups and all playing like amazing stuff. Mairead and Deirdre is one of his daughters, and he wrote this jig for her, and it's called Deirdre Hurley's.
2-2-2.
Yo. God, waterbound. Woo!
Oh, I have to drink a beer for that. Limber up the old vocal cords.
I'm doing time moves here. Good. Okay.
So if you guys haven't heard us do this, this is the one that we kind of get a lot of requests for. We don't sing a lot, but we recorded this one, I guess, on our third CD, and it kind of got to be well known. And it's, I mean, you guys just requested it, so it's Waterbound. It's not a traditional song. It's actually a fairly contemporary song. Dirk Powell, if you know who Dirk is, he's a young guy who's a Cajun musician and an old-time Appalachian musician and an Irish-style music. He's really got his fingers in a lot of things. Wonderfully talented guy. He wrote the words for this. I'm not sure if he wrote the melody or not. He could have. It's a little bit unclear, but you know, we tried to give Dirk royalties for this, but it.
For this version, there's
yeah,
another
this,
old time.
oh, there's the old time,
Yeah.
you know, Waterbound in Carolina, that one. But a lot of people have latched onto this one, and it's a little bit mysterious about it all. Anyway, we did this one, and we like to do it. We don't sing a lot, but this is the one that we really do have sung quite a bit.
Well, let's try it again.
Hanging out late one night, the moon and the stars were shining bright. Storm came up and the trees came down. I tell you boys, I was waterbound. Waterbound on a stranger's shore. River was rising to my door. To the trees below. I'm waterbound, nowhere to go. Got my name on an old barn roll. No one know I was there at home. Stable dry on a winter's night. Turn your head, you can see the light. Black cat crawling on an old boxcar. Rusted door on a fallen star. My nation's side. I'm waterbound and I can't get back. It's all gone and I won't be back. Don't believe me, count my tracks. River is long and the river is wide. Meet your boys on the other side. Say my name, don't forget. Water's still at me yet. Nothing but I'm on the road. I'm waterbound and I can't get home. Waterbound and I can't get home.
All right.
Lovely.
Well, we have time for one more thing, and that's going to be reels. And they start slow, and then they go a little bit faster. So that's going to be our last set. It's going to be the Morning Dew and the Three Sisters. Well, I think we just have to thank you so much for having us here online, streaming. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Ann Marie. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, everybody. And can't wait to meet you all in person again.
It's a tough time. Joe or Doug, show yourself. Pop yourself on the
I
camera
know. Who's that guy who's talking into my left ear?
there. Hey,
Hey.
here's our producer, the intrepid Doug Ilg, who has really mastered this technology here over the
No,
past
I
few
wouldn't
weeks.
say that.
Well, it's looking good, you know. All right. Thanks,
Oops.
Doug. Thanks so much.
But now you have to sing. Oh, oops.
So here, as Tina said, here's the morning don't.
Yes. helps if you play these tunes more often.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much again, everybody, and
Thanks a lot.
hope you were able to get in some dance steps and didn't hit the dresser or anything.
And don't miss the happy hour.
Thank you both, Tina and Keith. That was great.
Thank you.
Hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm going to leave your mics hot so you can join in if you feel like it. So just wanted to say thanks for joining us on our first edition of the virtual Ceili concert series. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Those are some fantastic tunes from Lilt. And I hope everybody was able to dance along with us. It looked like from the comments many people were dancing, and that's great. It's good to get up and move to the music. So I hope you'll join us next month at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on October 25th for the second edition with music by Crystal Bailey and Patrick Kavanaugh, which is certain to feature a lot of polkas and slides from Sleeve Lucre. And we're also going to be dancing a nice easy figure from the Sleeve Lucre set. I know it's not one that a lot of us around here know very well, but it's very similar to the North Carry, so you shouldn't have any trouble with it. So thank you very much, and I guess we'll see you next time.